Birmingham doesn't have enough foster carers to cope with the number of children being taken into care, according to the City Council. 200 more are needed, and there's now a move to encourage public sector workers who are being made redundant to consider fostering as a new career. Our correspondent Peter Wilson has been investigating.
David and Alberta Gibbs are seen as a new type of foster carer, professionals. Michael is their adopted son. David gave up his job in a bank to be a full-time foster carer.
We're the best adverts. We do it because of the love in our heart for children and because we want to make a difference. And I think we sell it to other people. We try to encourage them to get involved. It's hard work, yes, but it's also very, very rewarding.
Inside their home in Erdington, there's a baby boy. We weren't allowed to film him. He's been fostered by the Gibbs, helping to keep another child out of the care system.
Well, the job that he had before, it paid more than what we're receiving as foster carers. But the benefits of being a foster carer and all the joy that you get from the experience outweighs that.
Birmingham has a real problem. There are 200 children needing foster parents in the city. So if fostering is becoming more professional, how much do you get paid? Well, there's a fee of £138. Then, for each child, there's a weekly fee of £125 for a child under the age of 5, rising to £215 per week for a teenager between the ages of 16 and 18. The council has even targeted those public sector workers, like police officers, who are set to be made redundant as future foster carers.
They will have worked with direct contact with young people in troubled situations, so they've got the experience and the confidence to take on some quite difficult situations. Nursery workers, for instance, who are used to caring for young children with lots of different needs, would have the experience and confidence to care for them in their own home.
As councils have their budgets tightened, the need for foster carers will be ever greater. Peter Wilson, BBC Midlands Today, Erdington.
Well, joining us now is Geoffrey Coleman, Director of the British Association of Adoption and Fostering. Thanks for talking to us, Mr. Coleman. Quite a shortfall of carers in Birmingham. Why is it?
Well, I think it's probably been building up from the previous stories I've been looking at. There's been a struggle for some time to try and match the scale of need. And I think the council has been, trying to be as proactive as possible. But this recent news of the new initiative is very, very positive and refreshing. I think they've got to try anything they can.
Yeah, this is a move to approach redundant public sector workers. I mean, how successful has that been so far? What sort of response have you had?
Well, I think targeted recruitment is good. It's kind of, it kind of focuses everyone's minds. And there's no problem about, being inclusive in fostering. Lots of different types of people, lots of different types of families can offer something positive for fostering. You need to kind of cast the net very widely. This sounds good to me because, it will be accompanied by pre-approval training, by quite rigorous, robust kind of assessment. So there's various stages to come, but this sounds good to me.
Do you think more people would be interested if the allowances were increased?
Well, foster carers say money is important, as an alternative to other employment, but also support and responsiveness by the fostering service. So I think, yeah, money is significant, and they could well look at that. But also they need to be, responsive to make sure it's a smooth process, the recruitment and the assessment, and they, kind of deal with people's concerns and problems, because fostering's about looking after some very troubled children, and you need a lot of help and support.
Geoffrey Coleman, thank you. Around 100 people have been demonstrating